YTBC student. Now, that is the youngest, baddest uploader who has stepped foot and touched buttons on this thing and has made total sense. And I tell you something, I've seen a lot of them come and go. A YTBC student has now graduated into the midst of the masters.
What up, everybody who talks boxing, comments about boxing, and makes boxing videos? I want to give a big shout out to a couple channels real quick. The first channel I want to give a shout out to is, I'm not even going to attempt to say the name, is like 8,985,000,000 something views. That's the name of the channel. It's something like that. I don't know, some extreme amount of number with views after it. And it's funny because this channel only has 3 subscribers, but it's a new channel. It's only been up for a day. They already have like 25 videos up. And if you subscribe to Edit King, it's those types of videos, you know, highlights, you know, some montages, cool stuff like that. So, I'm going to put a link to the description of that one. Also came across another channel called Genady Golovkin Exposed. They only have one channel up, one video up. Not channel. They only got one video up, and it's, I think that channel has also only been open for less than a day as well. But, the video that they put up was actually quite interesting. I'll put a link in the description to that one as well. And then want to give a big shout out to Strictly Boxing News. He's been putting out a lot of good work, and I suggest, if you haven't checked them out, to go check them out. Although I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video probably already knows about Faraz. So, but if you don't, check out Strictly Boxing News as well. And then on to the topic of the video, which is also my last shout out to Zone6 Boxing, aka UFC Lifestyle. He put out a video earlier today talking about styles, and very good on breaking down what a style actually is and what a tactic actually is. Now, at the end of the day, what a boxing style is and what a boxing style is not is actually pretty much, in my opinion, is opinion based. But I think he did a very good job of breaking down what he considers to be boxing styles, and I think I pretty much agree with everything he had to say on that. So I am going to be putting a link to the description on that one as well. But the I mean, just to respond to his question on, you know, what style do I like, I would have to say boxer puncher. I just think it's the most exciting one out of all the styles. And what I like about his video is that he made it streamlined. You know, when you have too many styles, you know, that you consider to be styles, it kind of makes things more complicated than what it really needs to be. And Zone6 did a very good job of saying, these are what I consider to be styles, and it was only like 4 or 5. And he did mention everything else that people consider to be styles a lot of times, and said those are really more tactics, which I have to agree with him 100% on that. But he did a very good job, very good topic of discussion. And then the last thing I wanted to mention real quick is, after doing that hangout with the boxing librarian and Dilltown, me and the boxing librarian were actually talking in a chat, and he said something to me that I think I'm going to go ahead and adopt. I mean, I've been on YouTube for a little bit over a year now, like a year and 4 months, something like that. And I've done mostly just make videos and post them. I would like to now move into another phase where, I mean, I'm still going to be posting videos, but I want more interaction, which was actually the goal of this channel to begin with, is to interact with other boxing, fans. Sorry, I'm also doing something else over here, so my attention is just a little bit divided. But other boxing fans. So that is what I consider to be the next phase of my channel, is more interacting with boxing fans in more hangouts and, forums such as, but not limited to, hashtag Come Back to Boxing Radio, which I'm looking forward to that return. So Jake Cotto, whenever you bring that back, you let me know. I'm down. But this is really what I want to move toward in 2017, is more interaction. And I mean, I'm willing to do collaborations with other channels and even people who don't have channels. If you're just a commenter, hit me up if you want to, talk boxing on my channel. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not impressed by subscriber counts. So if you don't even have a channel, as long as you know your boxing, I'm down to, talk boxing with you. And as long as we're going to actually talk boxing and not about all this garbage that goes on. And just a good example, on that hangout that I was on with the boxing librarian in Dilltown, not once did race ever come up in the conversation. If you listen to that whole hangout, and it was over 3 hours, not once did we talk racism or what race a fighter is or any of that stuff, because we don't care about that. We care about boxing, and that's all we talked about was boxing. So as long as we're going to have conversations like that, then I'm willing to conversate with you. But this is a little bit of shout outs, a little bit of a response video to Zone6, and a little bit of a channel update. So, to all my subscribers, anybody who watches my videos, or if you just so happen to stumble upon this video, hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace.
Y'all watching YouTube videos, man? Gee, thanks. Don't forget to subscribe.
I am so authentic. I'm so authentic. They trying to figure me out, but this is not a gimmick. Hi, hip hop. Don't act like you don't know me. What? We got the same mama. Don't you try to disown me. I'm just a mixed breed. Call me a day walker. Cause I walk in the sun, but at night I'm a stalker. If you looking for blood, come run in my lane. The vein never runs dry. There's plenty of it, man. I speak an ancient language. They don't understand me. It's called the truth. I break it down. They try to reprimand me.